It's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a book review. That book review is going to be of Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. So this is the first book in the Spoiler Alert like little romance series. You can read these books out of order because in romance series they're usually just companion novels. It doesn't matter if you won't get spoilers for the other books if you listen to this first, and there's not going to be any spoilers anyway included for the first book, Spoiler Alert. Let's get into the video. Marcus is an actor of a big TV show that is coming to an end, an unsatisfied ending that is. April is a fangirl but has never showed those interests to other people in her real life. She showed it on Twitter and Discord, things like that, but never to the people who are actually in her life. That is until a tweet from Marcus's show's Twitter does a little cosplay contest asking for people who have cosplayed as characters from the show to send in their picture. So April decides that it's finally time to share her cosplay because she's very proud of it. And that tweet gains a lot of attention on Twitter, but not all the attention is positive attention. Marcus sees the tweet, takes note of the negative reactions to it, and out of the kindness of his heart, he invites April to go out to dinner with him in San Francisco. Little do they both know that they actually both already know each other from their online seeker identities, and that there might actually be real feelings between the two of them. First, I'm going to talk about characters. I do this in the Call Pal system. I'm not going to talk about every single one of those points, but I'm going to just talk about things that were very highlighted to me while reading this story. So I didn't hate the characters here, but I didn't really connect with them, so it was just, they were fine. When we were first introduced to Marcus, I thought he was a jerk, to put it nicely, but then when he's with April, he's like a completely different person, so I don't know why. When he's by himself, he's one way. When he's with her, he's another way. And he says when he's with her, that's his real self. I don't know. That he has one identity for the press, one identity for his private life. I don't know. I think with his private life, he'd be the same when he's by himself. And then when he's with April, there was no one set personality for him. So April started out good. We got a lot of backstory for her. We really understood her personality, but as the story went on, her character development just got kind of stagnant, in my opinion. At times she did annoy me about being insecure and just I thought she thought too much into it, but at the same time I found it really relatable about being really insecure and getting into dating being that way. It is something that is really difficult, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, I promise. But it is something where if you're insecure about yourself and then wanting to get to know somebody else, it is very scary. So I definitely could relate to some of these aspects with April, but I think a lot of it was over dramatized. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. But again, that's just, I'm comparing it to my experience. So everybody's experiences are different. So this was just hers. I did find it annoying at times, but what can you do? So for romance books, the atmosphere and setting doesn't play a huge part. This is in San Francisco. Some scenes are in Sacramento, so I'll just in Northern California, just to let y'all know where the story takes place. The writing was lengthy, and this was something that shocked me. Usually romance reads fast, even if I'm not a fan of one or the two literary things. I don't know, if I'm not a fan of the characters or atmosphere or something like that, I can still read it pretty fast, but this was really lengthy overall. Here I was constantly having to check how many more pages the chapter had. This could have been diced down a lot. I think it could have been diced down. They took out parts that were DMs on the server from 10 months previous, or just their fan fictions. I don't think all that was necessary to add to the story. Where this book will be hit or miss for people will definitely be the plot. I mean, is the star of a big TV show like Game of Thrones really sitting at home and writing fan fiction about his character and fellow cast members of the show? Really? I just personally think it's creepy that he was sitting there writing dirty smut about his co-workers. Like, if it was in another setting, That would be so creepy, and I feel like a lot could go wrong there, and I just think it's weird, and I just don't think that is realistic. I mean, who knows? I'm not on a famous TV show, so maybe actors on TV shows do write smutty fan fictions about their co-workers. I don't know. But still, this book is every fangirl's dream. The other fan account you're talking to ends up to be the guy that you're standing and all of that. I think everybody on social media has dreamed that at some point, or everybody in like fan culture has dreamed that at some point. And all the talk of like servers, fan fictions, and that kind of thing, it was so realistic, especially how I'm somebody who's been a part of the A Song of Ice and Fire and like Game of Thrones fandom. This one's very reminiscent of that, so it was very just relatable and fun getting to read from that. So I didn't hate the characters, but I didn't connect with them. April was a relatable character though, and I really enjoyed getting to read from a character who was going through similar fears and things like that about dating and relationship. In romance books, atmosphere doesn't play a huge part, so I don't have really anything to say for that in the Call Pal system. The writing was lengthy, and I was shocked by that. It could have been diced down a lot and you would still get the same story. Where this book will be a hit or miss for a lot of people will be the plot. This was an average 3-star read for me. I would still recommend it, but I don't know if it's something that everyone will enjoy. I will pick up the second book. I have seen that some people like that one, some people don't. It's about the same as this. So hopefully the second one I will like better. That's the thing with romance. You can only just pick up the second book or the third book without having to read the others, since they're just companion novels. So I'm going to give it a try, and if I don't like it, then I'll try the third one. If I don't like that, then no more Olivia Dade books for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!